Salmore, Salmore.
What was it like for you on that bus today?
It was delightful. The whole experience was a heart warmer to see people appreciated veterans. It's in sharp contrast to how they treated the Vietnam veterans. When they booed them and gave them the finger, it was very nice.
But isn't there, do you feel that there's a climate, an attitude in this country now of war fatigue? People are averse to the wars that we need to fight?
I don't know. I think Obama has done a fairly good job trying to keep us from being a warring nation. But things are changing, and he has to respond to them. He has no choice. So very unfortunate that we have gangsters running countries.
And especially anti-Semitic jihadists who want to kill Jews.
Well, that's a given. They're taught that in school.
But the American public isn't educated that that's one of their goals, even though Jews keep getting hurt.
No, because it hasn't happened here. I read in the paper this morning in Jerusalem, 2 people were knifed to death by Arabs for no reason.
In separate incidences.
Right, different parts of Jerusalem. It looks like we're at, I mean Israel, is in a constant state of warfare and alertness. It's too bad. They want to live in peace and build, and the Arabs want to destroy and kill. It's a terrible situation.
And when you say we, meaning Israel, and I'm assuming that you mean Israel as the Israeli nation.
Correct.
Right? The nation of Israel, the people of Israel.
I'll identify with them.
Well, we're a part of them. But what would you say to those who are concerned that Jewish Americans are more interested in Israel than they are, or more allegiant to Israel than to America?
I don't think so. There are dual citizenships and there are dual loyalties. And probably your heart belongs to Israel, but your brain belongs to the United States.
So is it possible to be an American citizen concerned with Israel, but put America first?
We have to. We have no choice. This is our country. We live here. We work here. Our children go to school here. It's our country. I don't know if I'd want to live in Israel, but as I say, my heart goes out to the people.
Were you in Korea?
World War II. I was a bombardier in a B-24.
Did those bombers get struck by German anti-aircraft?
Absolutely. The B-24 was known as the flying coffin.
What percentage of them would eventually get struck and not be able to return?
I have no idea of the statistics. I just don't know. I know that the B-17 had a different system. It had a great glide power because of the wings. If a B-24 was struck, it would drop like a lead balloon. No chance. A different design completely.
What was it like being a Jew fighting Hitler, fighting the Nazis? Was it a special battle for you, did you feel?
Well, I tell you, I wasn't overseas. I was a bombing instructor in the States. But met a lot of anti-Semitism when I was in service. A lot of people haven't never seen a Jew. They look for the horns.
But as an instructor, you had the upper hand. They weren't always students.
About being an instructor, it was great. I finally was put on a crew to go overseas. I was issued a brand new B-24. The first day of processing, they gave us guns and shots. The second day, the atomic bomb was dropped. That was it. I was very fortunate.
You experienced anti-Semitism back at that time. Do you feel that anti-Semitism is still an issue for Jewish Americans?
Yes, it was.
And how about today?
I don't feel it as much today. But a lot of those people were ignorant, came from different parts of the country. I've always lived in areas that are predominantly Jewish, so it doesn't bother me. But I'll tell you, when I graduated as a lieutenant, I was first in my class. And as I walked down the aisle, I said to myself, a Jew did it.
Was there resentment towards you, do you feel?
Personally, no. But I've seen people who had strong religious views, and it's funny, by contrast, the Catholic chaplain was a very good friend of mine. He loved Jewish salami, and every time I got one, he followed me back into the barracks.
Was it from Katz's Deli in New York?
I beg your pardon?
Where was the salami from?
New York City.
Who sent it to you?
My parents.
They sent a salami to their boy in the army?
That's it. That was the slogan. Right in the window of the deli, send a salami to your boy in the army.
Did they have one special for chaplains?
No. The chaplain was a nice guy. He knew Hebrew and he conducted the Jewish services, which was strange.
Where were you stationed?
Many places. The last place was Mountain Home, Idaho, which was a B-24 training base. And then I went to what is currently the Pentagon, but there was the oldest Army base there, and that was a country club. I learned how to sail. There were 3 golf courses, swimming pools. That was wonderful. What a way to go.
Can you show me the pins on your hat? Hold them up for the camera there.
Oh, this one is for today. These are the symbols of the Air Force. My second lieutenant bar and my bombardier wings.
Put it right there in front of the lens there. Oh boy. Huh, bombardiers get wings?
Oh yeah. Navigators have wings, pilots have wings, and bombardiers have wings. They're all different symbols on them. You notice mine has a bomb dropping.
What's on the other side?
The other sides really belong to the Jewish war veterans, symbols of various meetings, joint Israeli-U.S. flag,
Oh, very nice.
and of course the Jewish war veterans symbol.
Do they have parades for Jewish war veterans to march in? Are there any marching parades for you?
No, nothing separate. We're just veterans who happen to be Jewish.
Have you always ridden in the parade as opposed to marching or walking?
This is my second year in going to the parade that they held today. And I like it very much. You see surprising things. You see Jewish veterans riding motorbikes. It doesn't seem to be any feeling of anti-Semitism in today's parade. We're all one. We're all American veterans.
What struck you about the parade attendees?
It was surprising. They're all of Latin derivation, and yet they seem to be very patriotic.
Why do you suppose that is?
They probably had relatives in the Army. A lot of them enlisted to get the bonus or to get education. And they're very simpatico. That's all I can say. There was a really, did you see a white face today? Did you notice that?
Well, it was Pacoima.
It's true.
I don't know why they hold it in Pacoima, but I mean, for the local people there, they must feel very patriotic about the country.
I don't know why they hold it in Pacoima either. They should be marching down Ventura Boulevard. I beg your pardon?